Hey everyone, and welcome to this special explainer from Fossey Pharmacy. If you're a pharmacy student in India, you're going to want to pay close attention. The latest union budget has just laid out a whole new roadmap for the industry, and trust me, it's going to directly shape your future. Let's break it down.
And look, industry leaders aren't just calling this an update. They're calling it a pivotal inflection point. That's a huge deal. This isn't some small course correction we're talking about. It's a massive strategic shift for the entire sector. The career you're literally studying for right now is about to look very different and in a really exciting way.
So here's our game plan for today. We'll start with the big picture vision. Then we'll dive into the massive new program making it all happen. We'll see how the foundational pieces are being built and check out the immediate benefits for patients. And finally, we'll connect all the dots back to what matters most to you, your future career opportunities.
All right, let's get right into the heart of it. This isn't about small tweaks or minor changes. What we're seeing here is the government architecting a completely new vision for what Indian pharmaceuticals can be on the world stage.
Okay, so this slide really shows the crucial pivot. For decades, India's superpower has been being the pharmacy of the world, right? We're a powerhouse in high-volume, cost-effective generic drugs. The new vision is to become a global biopharma hub. This means shifting focus to high-value, complex medicines like biologics, those large molecule drugs that come from living organisms. It's a strategic move from volume to value, from imitation to pure innovation.
Now, a vision this big needs a powerful engine to drive it forward. And that engine has a name. It's the centerpiece of this whole strategy, Biopharma Shakti. This isn't just a policy paper. It's a massive, well-funded initiative designed to turn this ambitious vision into a concrete reality.
And the government is putting some serious money where its mouth is. Biopharma Shakti is launching with a dedicated fund of 10,000 crore rupees over the next 5 years. That's not just a trial run. That's a crystal clear signal of a major, long-term commitment.
So what is Shakti exactly? Well, the name itself is an acronym: Strategy for Healthcare Advancement Through Knowledge, Technology, and Innovation. But in simple terms, the goal is to build the entire ecosystem we need to research, develop, and manufacture complex biologic medicines right here in India at a globally competitive scale. You might be asking, okay, but why the big push right now? Well, this isn't happening in a vacuum. It's a direct response to India's own changing health landscape. We're seeing a major rise in non-communicable diseases, things like cancer, diabetes, autoimmune disorders, and the most effective treatments for many of these conditions are advanced biologic therapies. This initiative is all about meeting that future need.
10,000 crores is a huge investment, but money alone doesn't build an industry. So how exactly is it going to be used? Let's take a look at the foundational pillars that are being put in place to make this happen.
The strategy here is actually really well structured. It rests on 3 interconnected pillars that all support each other, designed to create a world-class, self-sustaining environment for biopharma innovation. It really comes down to 3 things: talent, infrastructure, and trust.
This first pillar is all about you, the next generation of talent. The budget is calling for 3 brand new National Institutes of Pharmaceutical Education and Research. You know them as NIPERs. And on top of that, upgrading the 7 that already exist. This is a massive investment in the quality of your education, all to ensure that when you graduate, you have the advanced skills needed for this new biopharma landscape. Next up, research infrastructure. The plan is to create a network of over 1,000 accredited clinical trial sites across the country. Just let that number sink in. 1,000 sites? This is going to dramatically increase India's capacity to conduct high-quality clinical trials, making it a go-to destination for global drug development.
And finally, regulation. Now, you can have the best talent and the best labs, but without a world-class regulator, you can't build global trust. The budget is focused on strengthening the CDSCO by bringing in dedicated scientific specialists. The goal is to make sure approvals are both rigorous and fast, meeting the highest international standards.
So beyond building the industry for the long haul, the budget also includes measures that are going to have an immediate, powerful impact on the lives of patients today.
To make critical treatments more affordable, the government is completely removing the basic customs duty on 17 different cancer drugs. It's also extending import duty exemptions to medicines for 7 more rare diseases. What that means in plain English is it directly lowers the cost of these life-saving therapies for the people who need them the most. So we've seen the industry vision, we've seen the patient benefits, but now let's bring it all back home. What does this massive shift actually mean for your career path?
Okay, here it is. This is basically a roadmap for your career development. The skills that are going to be in the highest demand are directly tied to this new ecosystem. We're talking expertise in clinical trial management, regulatory science, robust quality management, and of course, the core science behind biologics manufacturing. This is where the jobs of the future are going to be.
And get this, your career path is about to get so much more diverse. The growth isn't just going to be in the huge established pharma companies. This new ecosystem is set to fuel a boom in jobs at specialized research organizations, innovative smaller enterprises, and a whole new wave of biopharma startups. Ultimately, the goal is to create an industry that doesn't just scale, but scales responsibly. As one industry leader put it, this whole budget creates the right conditions to supply affordable, quality medicines to the world, but now built on an unshakable foundation of trust and pure innovation. So, as you complete your studies and get ready to step into this incredibly dynamic and evolving industry, this is the key question to ask yourself. India is laying the groundwork for its next massive chapter in pharmaceuticals. The future is being built right now, and you have the chance to be one of its architects.